What's up, I hope you are all having a good day or night, depending on where you are and what time you are watching this right now. Today I kind of just got like a bunch of my minifigures. Disclaimer: this isn't all of them, but this is like the majority of my minifigure Lego collection. Um, but yeah, it's not all of them, just a lot of them though. It's the majority of them. Everything that I don't have though, like all the other figures that I don't have here, are kind of just like all displayed throughout my room. And I mean, if you want to see them, you can check out my room tour video if you want to. I'm pretty sure I showed them all pretty well on there. I have a few of them here, but not all of them. But anyway, so first, I'm going to start with some that I just went ahead and brought over here that were displayed, that were just easy to get to and stuff. So first off, I've got like all of my, oh yeah, and also, not all of these are real Lego. I mean, most of these figures are real Lego, but like the first few that I'm going to show you, most of them aren't real. But I don't really care about that. So, first one is a fake one. It's Plo Koon from Star Wars. Most of these first ones are going to be Star Wars related because most of the figures I have are from Star Wars. So, yeah, Plo Koon there. Looks pretty cool. He came with like a hooded version too, with like a smaller head, but I don't really like the look of it, so there he is. And we've got, this one's real, but this one's Anakin. I gave him his Clone Wars figurehead. If it'll, the light would be cool there. You can kind of see it there, but yeah, Anakin. Then we got another real one, Obi-Wan Kenobi from his long-haired look in Attack of the Clones. Then we've got a fake one of Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan's master. Then we've got Ahsoka, Anakin's Padawan. She's real. She's real Lego. And then Mace Windu, another real one. I have a fake Mace Windu until I got a set with a real one in it, which is this one right here. So, and then Yoda. This is also his Clone Wars look, right there. And then we've got Luke, of course, because can't have Star Wars Jedi showing without Luke. I know these stands are kind of dusty. I forgot to clean them, but. And then Last Jedi is Cal Kestis. He's fake Lego. Whoops. He's from Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, those two games, and I really like him, so I got him and a little beady one here as some knockoff Lego thing, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So those are all like my Jedi that I have. I have more than that, but those are like the majority and like the main ones, you know? And then, real quick, I wanted to show my favorite Lego character that I have, who is also just like my favorite fictional character ever, like not just in Star Wars, but in everything. He's my favorite, and it is, of course, Darth Vader. I mean, perfect villain right here. Everything about him is awesome. And then, so those are all the Star Wars things that I have for now. Then I also have Hulk. He's like, this is the only big fig that I have. I used to have Darkseid, but I think I sold him or lost him a long time ago. So, and I used to have like 2 other Hulks as well, but no, just this guy. But that's okay. That is okay. I want Thanos though. But I don't really like Marvel Lego as much as Harry Potter and Star Wars. So, yeah. Now we've got some. These are all, except for only one of these guys is real Lego. the other ones are all fake. But now I've got like some gaming characters. So I'll go ahead and show you the real one. It is Arthur Morgan. There's of course no like actual Arthur Morgan figure, so I just use different pieces to make him. I've got a satchel here, don't know where from. The head is Sirius Black's from Harry Potter. Then there's the gun, coat, plain black legs, and then a hat. Don't know where any of that came from, I just have the pieces. I just know the head is Sirius Black's, but yeah. There's Arthur Morgan, my favorite video game character. Yeah, I think he turned out pretty well. So then I've got, these are all the fake ones now. We've got Kratos from God of War. This is his younger self look with the Blades of Chaos. Awesome, awesome. Then we've got the Pit Boy or the Fallout guy from Fallout. When I got him, he came with like a bunch of different faces, like the ones that he makes in the game, like the cross-eyed one, like the swirly-eyed one when he's like poisoned or drunk, I think. And then the face I have on him right now is when he's winking. Let's see if I can try and block out the light for a sec. There. Oh, perfect. That's the one where he's winking, like the charisma look that he has. And he has like a little Pit Boy thing on his wrist, and then the Nuka-Cola blaster gun thing, which is really cool. I don't know if you can kind of read that, but it says Nuka-Cola. So then you got the Volt vest, of course, or the Volt jumpsuit. And then next, or my last two video game characters are both from Mortal Kombat. So we've got Scorpion here, and then Sub-Zero here. I bought Scorpion in this whole thing that he's in at Comic-Con a few years ago, and then I got Sub-Zero like on eBay or something and just put him in there with Scorpion, so I kept my Mortal Kombat guys together. So yeah, Scorpion got swords. Sub-Zero has a scythe type deal going on there. They got their classic outfit looks going. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Scorpion is of course my favorite Mortal Kombat character, so I just had to get him, I had to get him. And then the background of this thing itself is like just Scorpion. I think Scorpion's kind of standing in the way of like stats or something. Then the back is just kind of like Mortal Kombat, and then the People's Business that I bought it from. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh yeah, and there's not going to be much tapping or anything. It's mostly just going to be me whispering for this video, because I can't really make many sounds with Lego figures, so. So next, I've got my case of bad guys from Star Wars, or Dark Force users. I say Dark Force users because not all of these guys are Sith Lords, which is like what Darth Vader is and what Palpatine is, because a Sith Lord, that's how you get the name Darth. Like there's Darth Tyrannus, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Darth Sidious. Those are all Sith Lords and Sith. But not all the people in here have that Sith title. I don't think, yeah. So I just call them Dark Force users because all of them can use the Force. So the first one we've got, I don't have all their lightsabers in their hands and stuff, just because if I did, the case wouldn't be able to close. But the first one I have is Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic. 2, yeah, Knights of the Old Republic 2. That looks pretty cool. I really want, what's his name? The guy that you fight in Knights of the Old Republic 1. I know they made him as like a real Lego in like the R2-D2 set or something. I don't have him, but I really want him. But I'm blanking on his name right now. Anyway, next we've got Count Dooku, or Darth Tyrannus, right there. And yeah, all the characters in this case are fake Lego except for Darth Maul. Darth Maul, who I'll show you here in a second, is the only real Lego that I have in this case. In fact, all the Legos that I have kind of displayed throughout my room, all of, like, the vast majority of those are the fake ones, because the fake Legos, not everybody likes them and agrees with knockoff Lego, but in my personal opinion, they are cheaper and they look way better than real Lego. So I don't get why people hate on them. They are awesome. And most of the figures I have throughout my room are all fake Legos, and then all my real ones are all in what you're about to see here, in these containers and stuff. So, but anyway, next one is Darth Malgus from one of the Knights of the Old Republic books. I read it. I forget the title. Is it Deceived? No, I think it's Fatal Alliance. I think Knights of the Old Republic Fatal Alliance is the book that he's in. I'm not sure if he's in anything else Star Wars related, like probably a few comics or something, but yeah. Anyway, now we've got Darth Maul with his robo legs. But yeah, here, let me block out the light again, so maybe see his yellow eyes a bit better. If it'll, no, it's not really focusing. Maybe if can I tap it? No, it's not really working. But yeah. The next one is Savage Opress, which is Darth Maul's brother. That guy, I know, he looks pretty bad. Not all fake Legos look the best, but I didn't know where to even begin to look for a real Savage Opress, and even if I found one, I'm sure he would have been like $100 or $70 or something. I'm not going to pay that much money for a Lego figure. Alright, next one is Asajj Ventress, Count Dooku's apprentice. She's pretty cool. She was in Clone Wars, the cartoon, and the animated show. So, I like her character a bit. And then we've got the second sister, which is Cal Kestis' enemy in Jedi Fallen Order. And she's pretty cool too. I really like her. That's when I saw like the double-bladed lightsaber that can kind of act like as a helicopter, kind of. Like those lightsabers that spin around that only like the Inquisitors have. That's when I first saw one of those. It was pretty cool. And then last one in this container is Kylo Ren, which he is from the sequels. Probably him or Darth Maul is like the most known character in this case. Maybe Count Dooku, but I'd say it's probably Darth Maul. Alright, so sorry if that was loud. Didn't mean for it to slam like that. Okay, so those are all those characters. So now we can get into my big containers. So, like this one here, bunch of figures in the bottom here, and then we've got this tiny one here, and then a bigger version of that here, and then I can't really, maybe I can flip it, and then this one here with like a whole lot of them in there. So yeah, so I think the best way to do this is maybe flip the phone downward, like in my coloring videos or Lego building videos, and so you can just see overhead. And yeah, which one to start with though? I'll probably start with the big one. Okay, so make sure these are out of the way, because I'm going to need plenty of room for this. Just set that on the floor. Okay, this, make sure it can open as per your rule. Sorry. I know that was loud. Alright. I think that'll work. Let me first move you all up. Like that. And then kind of just take this. Aim it down perfect. Let me tighten that back. Okay. Give me just a second. I'll raise it some more. I think that'll work. Okay, so in here, in this first container, we've got, like in this section here, all of these are all separatist droids in Star Wars. So like this one, we've got this big battle droid here, got a bunch of them in there. Yeah, this container is kind of like the simplest one, because there's a lot of characters, but they're all kind of the same. This one is just another regular battle droid right there. And then we've also got some of these commando droids from the Clone Wars. Pretty cool. And then let's see, we've got like more battle droids, kind of like of different color though, like kind of green a little bit. And then we've got just like some little droids I put together myself. Like this little guy here only has one leg, but he has two eyes. That's like a glowing blue arm. And this one, oh, he's missing one of his arms, but looks like that made him. And then, oh, here it is. This battle droid is yellow in the middle. He's like one of the commanders. So yeah, those are all just battle droids. Then over here, we've got like robbers and thieves. Like here's one with like a RPG and like a money bag thing to steal money. And all these guys are just robbers. Here's like a crazy one with a knife. Here's one with just like a black coat. Most of them don't have any weapons. In fact, those first two, I think, are like, oh no, and this guy with the bandana thing. These guys are those three are the only ones with weapons here. Nobody else in this thing has any weapons, but yeah, all those are just more robbers and stuff. Now in this big line here are all cops. These are all cops. Like here's one, he's pretty short and he has a weird helmet thing, but there's one. There's another. Oh yeah, and also firemen are in here as well. Like him. Yeah, cops and firemen are all in this one. I think, no, that's another fireman. This one has a hat, policeman hat. Here's like just more of a sheriff. I think he's my favorite in here. Then we've got this guy. He looks pretty cool though, with his mustache and glasses and a sniper and a big hat. I mean, he means business for sure. And there's her. I think she's actually like from Lego Batman. She's the cop lady from Lego Batman. Is that Barbara? Yeah, I think that's Barbara. And then here's the chief. I made this guy the chief of police. Some bald, mean-looking guy. Figured that'd be a good chief of police. Alright, so yeah, everything else there is just either firemen or cops. So now, in this section here, are all clone troopers of different legions. Like here's one from, here's like a purple clone, here's an orange clone, here is just a regular clone, here's the really cool purple clone. I really like the look of this guy. And then here's like a red commander guy. Then here's like a green scout clone with a sniper. Then, oh, this guy lost his helmet. There it is. Here's another red one. So yeah, these are all just a bunch of random clones. But in this little section here are all 501st Legion clones. So they're the guys with the blue color to their suits, just like that. And they're the best clone legion, and also the legion that I have the most figures of, because they're in the most clone related Lego sets. So I got a lot of them. And then here's Captain Rex, the leader. And yeah, these are all just 501st clones. Like here's one with a jetpack. So yeah. And then down here are all just Empire related guys, like stormtroopers, snow troopers, generals. Oh, generals I made myself, like this guy. Just made him. But then there's like a snow trooper. And then we've got, let's see, a First Order trooper. And then this one, he's like a pilot, I think. Then we've got sand troopers over there. Here's another general guy that I made. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Here's a pretty cool one. I like his helmet, mask thing. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this container. Not much to it, but there's a lot of them in there, as you can see. So, let's see if I can close this. Hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, it's pretty loud. I'll close it later. As long as I got one of the little latch things on there, it won't fly open, so it's okay. Set that on the floor as well. Okay, next we've got this little one here, which is also full of just more Star Wars figures. But, don't worry, this is the last of my Star Wars figures, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I got a lot of Star Wars guys there. Yeah, I got a lot of them. But this one also has, like, other characters, too, that aren't Star Wars related, so I don't really use this container as much. I'm trying to be quiet with that. I don't use this container as much as the others, just because not many can fit in here. But, because, like, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, only 17 figures in here. So it doesn't hold that many, but, like, all these guys here, all these guys down here, and half the guys here are all Star Wars characters. These are the only two that aren't Star Wars characters. These are two, like, pirates that I made. Well, like, Pirates of the Caribbean related figures. Like, here's just, like, a short little pirate guy that I have. He has an eye patch and, like, a club with long hair. Thought he looked pretty pirate-like, so made him. And then this is like just one of those British soldier guys that I made with like a little pistol. Yeah. And then over here, we've got Poe Dameron. I got them all sitting down so they can make more room to go in the container. And then here, we've got just like some rebel troops. And then up here is one of my extra Ahsoka Tanos. And another Yoda, not the Clone Wars look, but like the movie look of Yoda. And then these are all just Jedis I made myself, like this guy here. Her right here. And then this guy here, I have him using a double-bladed lightsaber. Man, that light is really blinding these guys. And then this one, this is actually Starkiller from Force Unleashed, that one video game from a while ago. That's him if he turns to the good side. I really like Starkiller. So I also have the bad version of him too, but he's somewhere else in my room, so I don't have him with me right now. And then down here, these are just like a bunch of Mandalorian people. And then one of the Gamorrean guards from Jabba's palace. And then this Yeti looking whatever thing. I don't know what it is, or I don't remember what planet it's from in Star Wars, but I know it's from Star Wars. I'm pretty sure it's from Hoth, the snow planet, but I could be wrong. It might be Tatooine. Those are two very different planets, too. Hoth is the snow planet, and it's freezing there, and then Tatooine is like a desert planet. So two very different planets, but I think that guy's from one of them. Okay, now let us move on to this one, this big one with a wide variety of different characters. Indeed. So, oh, I was wrong. There is a little bit more. No, there's actually a fair bit more of my Star Wars characters in here, but I promise this is the last of them. Okay. So, with this one, a lot of these characters I kind of just made myself, like just with other pieces, and then a lot of them, are kind of just like from their own thing, and I don't have enough characters from that one thing for them to like get their own bigger storage section, so they're all just in here together. So I guess we'll start at the bottom. Yeah, we'll start with this one. So this is just more Star Wars characters. Like here's Admiral Thrawn from Rogue One. Here is a Sith version of Obi-Wan that I made, if Obi-Wan went to the dark side. So I made him. And then a version of Darth Vader, but without the suit. So if Anakin never got burned up, that's him as Darth Vader, but without the suit, I think. And then we've got Tarkin, that one, like, the Grand Moff Tarkin guy. That light is really messing with me. And then majority of the other characters are like members of the Death Watch group. These guys. And then I got a little astromech here. And there's this little crazy Dark Force user guy that I made. Looks insane. He is insane. He's quick, but he sucks at fighting. So, yeah, that's that section. Then right here is just like a bunch of good guys that I have. So we'll just start going through them. So this is an eagle archer person from the Dungeons and Dragons Lego mystery packs. And then here's the dragon knight thing from guy from the same thing, the Dungeons and Dragons thing. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, although I really want to, but I just thought these guys looked really cool, so I got them. And then we've got the girl that you play as from Portal 2. I got her when I got Lego Dimensions, and I still have the figure. So I lost the majority of the figures for my Lego Dimension characters, but I still have her and a few others. And both of these guys I made myself. This is Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural that I gave a shot at making. They both are currently wearing Sam's body and Dean's body that I have them using are both pieces that go to Harry Potter. Like both that one and this one belong to Harry Potter. But yeah, here's Dean. They each have a pistol. And there's Sam. And then we've got Wild Style from the Lego Movie. We've got Kai and Jay from Ninjago. We've got Chase McCain from Lego City. We've got Emmett from the Lego Movie. We've got Invincible from Invincible. I also have Omni-Man, but just like the Evil Star Killer, he's somewhere else in my room right now, not here. And then last one for that section is just like a little assassin guy that I really like. That light is really blinding and like making some of them hard to see. Sorry about that. I'll put them all back real quick. Alright. Next section, we'll go here. This is the last of my Star Wars characters. But these are all, right here, these are all bounty hunters that I have. These are all bounty hunters. Like this guy, well, he's more of a scrapper, but, yeah. And then this guy I just made myself. Thought he looked like a bounty hunter. So, yeah. Then we've got Aura Singh. I had all of her pieces except for her original hair piece. So I used this one, which is not right at all, but I didn't want to not make her just because I didn't have the hair piece, but I had all the other pieces. So that's what I was left with. Then I've got IG-88, the droid. And then we've got Bosk right here. And then I think this is supposed to be like the ambassador guy from Clone Wars, but I try to get him to look like Greedo instead. So, yeah. So that does it for Star Wars characters, finally. Now, this section here is just like a bunch of knights and medieval things and characters. Like, we've got the blue knights here, they're the good guys. Then we've got the red knights, they're the bad guys. Then we've got an evil wizard. A little dragon. And then this green knight is kind of like a wild card. Whenever I use him, he's either a good guy or a bad guy, so. And then this section is all Lord of the Rings characters. We have an orc right there. We've got Gandalf over here. We've got Frodo. also have Aragorn and Sauron and Saruman, but those three are somewhere else in my room as well. And here's just like an random elf girl that I made. And then there's another orc. It's not really focusing. And then we got Boromir. Poor guy got killed too quick. Then we've got the mouth of Sauron. And then we've got Gollum. And then we've got another like goblin thing guy. And then lastly we've got Legolas. So yeah. Kinda got like the main Lord of the Rings characters. I just need Sam and Gimli. I think Sam and Gimli are like the only main characters that I still need. Okay, well then also Merry and Pippin, and then maybe the Elrond and Arwen or something. Maybe Zin, but that'd be it. And then over here are just like a bunch of custom made good guys. So like there's a bunch of characters that I made myself just with pieces that I had laying around. So there's first we've got this guy who has like wings and a cool scythe thing. Then we've got deputy, sheriff's deputy right here. Then we've got the sheriff himself right here. Then we've got this guy right there. And then we've got her. And then him. I don't really have names for any of them. I just made these guys. And then this guy. Show you his hat first. And then there he is. And then this guy. And finally this guy. Yeah. Okay, and then up here, over here are custom made bad guys now. So first up is this guy. And then we've got this guy. Then her. And then this guy. And then her. And then we've got her with like an ice sword thing. Let's see, we've got this guy. And finally, we've got this guy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for them. Actually, it kind of sucks because I have a lot more custom-made characters for good guys and bad guys just like these. But, and all the ones that I have that aren't here right now look way cooler than these guys. But they're like kind of on display in like my Lego office set right now. So they're not here, so I can't show you. So, but they are in my room tour video. So I did show them there. Okay, and finally this side, which is kind of just monsters and other bad guys that I didn't make myself. So there's a mummy. There's Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2, where he has like the sack over his head. There's a zombie. Here is an alien. Here is Beetlejuice, actually. That is another LEGO Dimensions character that I still have. Very lucky to have both him. I feel like a lot of the LEGO Dimension minifigures are really rare to have because you don't find them anywhere else because they're not like actual Lego set characters like Beetlejuice and the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz and the girl from Portal 2. You're not gonna find like a real Lego of them anywhere else, so I feel like I'm very lucky to still have them. Then I've got Hellraiser or Pinhead from Hellraiser. Then we've got Frankenstein. Then we've got President Business, Lord Business from the Lego movie. Then some robots from the Lego movie. Got a Yeti. Got a ghost. Got this like skeleton priest guy from Dungeons and Dragons. A werewolf. And finally we've got like a ice queen right there. So yeah, that is this entire container. Now completed. And finally, we've got the big black and yellow one. So hold on. Let me get that out of the way. Let me get this little one back out of the way. Okay. I think this will be the best way to have it because the drawers just come out like that. So let's see. Okay, first up, I'll start with the top. These aren't actual figures, but pieces for figures. So right here we've got, actually that's not on the screen, is it? There. So here's just a bunch of Lego heads. I have all like the yellow heads in a different container over there on the other side of my room. So here's these Lego heads. And then in this one I've got hair pieces and stuff. And then like helmets and hoods are also in the other container. So I've got hands in here. There's a bunch of hands. And then here are all the animals that I have. So like we got a shark, another shark, a pig, a dog, a bunch of dogs, fish, snakes, rats, mice, just a bunch of different animals, spiders. Oh, and then we've got my favorite animal, a penguin. Hang on, let me get a better hold of it. I forget what Lego set this came in, but very happy to have it. Absolutely, it's my favorite animal right there. In case you didn't know, penguins are indeed my favorite animal. Alright, and then this one are just a bunch of different weapons that can be used. Like we got wands in here, tridents, bow and arrows, lightning, swords, axes, ice swords, lightsabers, dynamite, just like a bunch of different weapons. And then I don't think there's anything in these three. Yeah, these are currently going unused. So now for the rest of the characters. So we'll start with this one on the top. These are all of my DC characters. So I'm not going to show them all, but because there's a lot of them in here. But we've got Cyborg, got Superman, got Liam Neeson version of Ra's al Ghul. Got Two-Face. I don't know what Spider-Man is doing in here. We've got Harley Quinn. We've got Green Lantern. I got like 6 different versions of Batman in here. But where's the main one? Here he is. Here's the main version. Here's my favorite version of Batman. It's the Robert Pattinson suit version of Batman. Then we got Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and then Joker. I have Joker, but he's someone else. And Lex Luthor, right there. Here's Arsenal, Green Arrow's sidekick. I have Green Arrow in the Flash and Reverse Flash and Zoom. But they are all also way over there in my room. But check out my room tour video if you want to see them and like my top favorite characters that I have. Aside from the ones that I brought over already for this video, like Darth Vader. Anyway, yeah, those are all DC characters. Now, down here are all my Harry Potter characters. So, like here is Professor Sprout, the herbology teacher. Here's like the executioner that was going to try and execute Buckbeak. His name's McNair, by the way. McNair. And then there's Professor Snape. And then Fedora Tonks. Professor McGonagall. Mad-Eye Moody. I really like the look of this minifigure, by the way. And yeah, just a bunch of Harry Potter characters. There's just a Death Eater. Peter Pettigrew. Piece of crap. He is a piece of crap. But yeah. Then we got Rubius Hagrid right there. Rubius Hagrid. Gotta love him. And then a Dementor. But yeah. A whole lot more characters than that in here. But yeah, those are all just Harry Potter characters. And then in here are all of my Marvel good guys. Put Spider-Man in there. Here's Spider-Gwen. Here's Moon Knight. Here's Iron Man. There's Ant-Man. There's the Human Torch. There's Deadpool. There's another Spider-Man. I got a lot of Spider-Man in here. There's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. There's Captain America. Black Panther. Doctor Strange. Oh, there's Ultron. He shouldn't be in there. He's a bad guy. Then we got Groot. Captain Marvel. And so on and so forth. Yeah. Icarus from Eternals. Nobody liked that movie. Ghost Rider. Don't know if I said him yet. But yeah, just a bunch of characters. Good guy Marvel characters. And then finally, last but definitely not least, but last for the video, are all of my Marvel bad guy characters. Because I got too many Marvel characters for the bad guys and good guys to fit in the same area. Let's put Ultron in there. So first up we've got Hela, Thor's sister. We've got Loki, Thor's brother. Thor himself is also on the other side of my room since he's my favorite Marvel character. He is displayed. Then we got Infinity Ultron from the What If series. Pretty cool, pretty powerful. Then we got Gore the God Butcher. Why are they so mixed up? What's Captain Boomerang doing in there? He's a DC bad guy. It's so embarrassing. I'm very ashamed right now. They're all so mixed up. We got Stryker from, he's a Hydra guy. A zombie Captain America from the What If Lego mystery packs from a few years ago. I tell you, I got 3 different mystery packs in back-to-back. Zombie Captain America. I got this guy 3 bags or 3 boxes in a row. I don't know what kind of luck that is, but yeah. Sandman, and then a small version of Thanos, but like I said, I want a big fake version of him. Maybe. But yeah. Got a few more in there, but those are like the main guys. So anyway, that pretty much concludes my Lego figure collection, at least for the vast majority of my figures. That is all of them. Hang on, let me bring this back down. There we go. Hello. Okay, so yeah, that concludes my Lego figure collection for now, at least, unless you want to see the rest of them. But like I said, I kind of showed everything else I have in my room tour video, so if you want to see them, check that out. If not, that's okay. But yeah, but like I said, my favorite character here, easy, Darth Vader. Anyway, let me know how you enjoyed, as usual, and also, as usual, thank you all very much for watching. This was pretty fun. I couldn't really think of any idea for today's video, so I landed with this. Hopefully you all liked it. If not, sorry. Couldn't really think of anything else to do though, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, again, for like the 4th time, but I mean it, thank you all very much for watching, and also thank you all very much for your continuous support. It means the world. I wanted to do this with like soft-spoken instead of a whisper, because I haven't done a soft-spoken thing in a while, so I wanted to do it again. But yeah, anyway, that concludes this video. Let me know what you all thought. Hopefully you are all feeling more relaxed, or sleepy, or more into Lego, because everybody should like Lego. I might like it a bit too much, but I don't care. Anyway, yeah, with that, I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. So yeah.